Playboi Carti has got to be the most confusing artist of all time. I Am music just dropped, and you know, that's how I felt about Whole Lotta Red too. And people were like, "Oh my God, it's gotta grow on you, right?" Okay, so Whole Lotta Red had a lot of influence. It created almost this whole genre of rage. Yeet, Blade, fucking Ken Carson, all these guys, they started following this trend of, rage. Lil Uzi even tried to do it. Travis Scott tried to do it, but no one really does it like Carti does it. He really made it hype. His live sets were really cool because instead of just the standard whatever you saw on the album, the live performance actually had a lot of extra instruments added, an extra intro added. I Am Music has all of the same problems as Whole Lotta Red, and it doesn't leave that much room for better live performances, which is where most of the hype comes from. When I first heard Rockstar Made, I literally... Dude, Christmas was ruined. I had to pretend like I liked it, and I was like, what the fuck is this? And then I went through the whole fucking album. Yeah, it was pretty bad. I Am Music, Pop Out starts off the same way, and I'm like, I literally laughed because of how infuriatingly similar it was to Rockstar Made. Carti is an interesting artist. He rode that that Whole Lotta Red voice and wave for quite a while. He was on like Off the Grid. He was on like Pop Out, Lock It, Unlock It. Yeah, a couple other songs here and there where he was using that like raspy voice. It was weird. He didn't really like understand what he was doing. He was just experimenting, but people loved it. People ate it up. Anytime there was a little bit of Carti, they fucking ate it up. And then on Fiend, he decided to switch things up. He decided to mess up his voice a lot more by, doing a lot of drugs or smoking a lot. I don't know. And he showed off that, like, gurgly Future voice. Like, that shit, Like, now he sounds like this, right? Ever since then, he's been dropping like, little snippets. Ketamine, Hood by Air, Evil Jordan... and then, like, he's gaining a lot of traction. Hype for this album reached another high, and people were like, oh my god, this is gonna be the best album of all time. Anyways, it's not great. Just don't listen to it. It's all over the place, sonically inconsistent, and I know you have, like, those, like, nice sugary beats, kind of like Teen X, right? And then you have those, like, really, really... like rough rage beats, and okay, I guess. Boring. Something new, please. That's what made Whole Lotta Red interesting. Yeah. The features, Travis Scott doesn't really do anything. He's not doing anything new. He's not doing anything interesting. Fucking The Weeknd and Playboi Carti had some chemistry on Timeless, but then on their collaboration now, it's just like, what are they doing? It's just like they put it together. Carti does his thing. The Weeknd does his thing. Great. Okay. Carti's just trying to be as relevant as possible by working with these like big artists, and he's gonna capitalize on it. I think Carti's gonna surpass Kanye in number of streams. He might even like tie Travis Scott around like 70 million monthly streamers, which is ridiculous. The track with Uzi, I thought it was gonna be some shit like Woke Up Like This or Shoota, like some of their old cuts. Or maybe, both of them have new sounds, so maybe they'll do, like, a rage cut together. But no, it was just Uzi doing something, like, a basic verse on a basic beat, and nothing happened. And don't even get me started on the Kendrick shit. That shit was ass. I'm gonna be honest. I don't usually say Kendrick's ass, but that shit was ass. It was so bad that shit was, like, I'm gonna say that Kendrick was ass. He had no chemistry with Carti. It just sounded like he was just rambling on about some bullshit. Kendrick doesn't suit this, like, rage type of vibe. It's terrible. It sounds like it was put together last minute, and it was just him trying to ride the wave of popularity because Cardi has a lot of hype. They both want to ride each other's popularity wave, so they just wanted to work together. On another beat, it was like more sugary, it was more hyper, it was more, bubbly. It's like they were trying to do like a 30 for 30 repeat, but like, no, it doesn't work. They have zero chemistry. Kendrick's voice and Cardi's voice do not work well together. It's not great. And then they have another song together where it's just like I don't know. He's working with 3 different versions of Cardi, and they're all pretty bad. I don't know. Like, the production is uninteresting and unoriginal. The potential for live performances to be good are not there, but kids are gonna eat it up. And the features are just pretty bad. Like, zero chemistry, zero experimentation, zero anything. It's just something to really, get streams, get sales, get money, and that's about it. So little white kids are gonna eat this up. It's gonna be on a couple playlists here and there. I'll hear it maybe at the gym once or twice, but I'll try not to, because this album is pretty bad, pretty garbo. And yeah, Playboi Carti has been getting worse and worse throughout the years. I still think his self-titled project is his best. Lit, second place. Whole Lotta Red is pretty bad, and now with this bullshit, it's gonna be a polarizing release again. But I don't see this one taking traction. I don't see this one innovating or creating a new lane of hip-hop. It's just the status quo, but somehow the guy who invented it is making it worse. So yeah, Whole Lotta Red, trash. I Am Music, trash. Don't listen to that shit.